Indeed, Kirshni. Now, here's a story I think everybody should pay attention to, and it's quite inspiring, I've got to say. Nomfundo Mcoyi is a Kwazulu-Natal-based businesswoman and is the winner of this year's Lioness of Africa award. Mcoyi scooped the award during a glittering ceremony in central London last month, and she's also the owner of a funeral group which operates not only in South Africa but in Zimbabwe and in the UK as well. She joins me now in studio. Thanks very much for joining me, and congratulations. Yet another award, because you got a top business woman award last year, didn't you?
Yes, it's in the EOY Awards. Yeah. Yes.
All right, so tell me about this Lioness of Africa award. What is it?
It's an award that is given to African women that are excelling in the industry they're in, especially if it's a male-dominated industry, that are in industries that are very unique. Yes, just like myself, I'm in the funeral industry. Yes, I'm doing so well. I'm one of the leading companies in the funeral industry that has even gone to United Kingdom to start a company there. Yes, yeah.
That is such a wonderful story, and we're going to get into it a little bit now, but how does it feel to get this award, to get this recognition? Because, you know, by the time you receive the award, people don't realize that there's a long story that goes behind that.
Definitely, definitely. It means a lot to me and to the entire group. Especially, we've won many awards in South Africa. It was the first international award, especially in the UK. It means a lot. And to represent South Africa in an international country, yeah, it meant a lot.
All right, so tell us your story, because, you know, we're living in a country where a lot of people are saying, I can't start a business, I can't do anything, I need help. But you are proof that if you are willing and unafraid to work hard, you can start with very little and create something amazing. I believe at one stage you were sleeping in your office with your kids.
Yes, when there's passion, nothing can stop you. And also when there's God, nothing can stop you. It hasn't been a walk in the park, but because I knew what I wanted, and God blessed me with such a wonderful team behind me, and I just stayed on my lane and I focused on what I wanted. I didn't look at that I'm a woman. Gender means nothing to me. I didn't excel in the business I'm in because I'm a woman. I didn't even look at men around me. I just went into the funeral industry and started excelling and giving the best products. And yeah, I think that is what has made Icebuleti to be what it is, and for me to win such an award, to do as well as I'm doing in the industry, yeah.
So, your journey of, you've had to obviously teach yourself as well how to run businesses, because you've got a business that's 50 million rand plus turnover. That's not a small operation. And that means you actually have to know a lot about business. Did you have to teach yourself? Was it just kind of learning the hard way as you went along?
No, I was a school teacher before. I taught for 8 years after graduating in Edgewood College. Then I realized that no, teaching is not my passion. It's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do more. Then I went into business. And then while I was in business, I did more courses for business. But initially, I didn't have a course for business. It was just passion and what I wanted to do. I wanted to make a difference. What
kept you going, especially when you're you know, in this office during the day, and at night you have to look after children in the same space? What kept you going and kept you believing that there will be a better day?
The will to succeed. I wanted to make a difference, to make sure that I add value to the whole South African nation. If you look now, what the business does to a lot of communities, it's doing a lot. You know, I felt that teaching was not enough. I needed to do more to make a difference. Yeah.
All right. So you talked about a male-dominated environment, and the funeral parlor business is not for the faint-hearted. I mean, it's a difficult industry, and at times has been quite dangerous as well. How have you been able to do so well in such a difficult environment?
Just like I was saying, I didn't look at myself as a woman. That's the first part. I'm not disabled or anything because I'm a woman. I just went out there and excelled in what I wanted, and I had a strong team behind me. If you look at that, we started in Hammersdale in Mpumalanga with just one office with a staff of 5. And right now we employ more than 500 people. We all over KZN. We even in Africa now. We have partnerships in Africa because I believe there's nothing that can stop me in doing so. And I didn't want to fail in what I was doing and focusing, staying on my lane, knowing that I traveled throughout the world to research for the business that I'm in, and so that I will bring in the best, something unique for the industry. Yeah.
And beyond that, social responsibility is something else that's very important to you. Tell me a little bit about that, because I believe that you're quite passionate about the upliftment of youth and girl children in particular.
Yes, definitely. We have the 100 Scar Skills Career Day coming on the 31st and the 1st and the 2nd. 31st of July, the 1st and the 2nd of August at the Durban Exhibition Center. We're hosting 15,000 learners just to exhibit all the 100 scarce skills in South Africa, because I feel that learners, they tend to do what is in abundance in South Africa, and that is why we have a lot of unemployment. So I believe that through the 100 Scar Skills, we can employ more. That is what we'll be exhibiting. And we're still looking for more companies to come and partner with us so that we can make a difference, so that we can add and assist government in curbing unemployment. And also I've got the Rhoda Girls. Rhoda Girls is another project that is very close to my heart. I chose 50 girls to mentor over the period of 5 years, where I'm trying to make more women like me, like myself, even better than myself, through those young girls. We go through a lot of camps, a lot of workshops, and a lot of self-development projects with them. It's quite a very unique and a very good thing to do with the girls.
Well, it's a wonderful, wonderful story. Your life story is quite inspiring, and it's great to see that you're trying to pass that torch along. So thanks so much indeed for spending some time with us. And if a few people have been inspired by your story, then I think that we've done our job. Thank you so much indeed.
Thank you.
And well done again on your award.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, that's where we'll leave that inspiring story.